So y'all see what's going on with this head. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jamila Evans, and I own a curl salon. Sometimes I do my hair with you all, and today would be one of those days. So I just came in. I have not turned on any lights. I haven't opened up any blinds. So let's open these up. Let's hit the lights. We need to wash my hair. I have gel. I have leftover styling agents. I have a old hairstyle. So let's get that started. Good morning, Tracy. Good day, Tracy. I am also going to, hey, Moni, come on in, guys. We're not going to talk about nothing serious today. I'm going to keep it lighthearted. I just want to make sure that I keep on coming in and connecting with you all. It is wash day for me. This is that jumbo stretched flat twist out. The remaining remnants of that. I did go to a women's empowerment brunch situation yesterday, and so I just swept it up into a high pony, or a high puff, I should say. Literally just getting in the salon. I'm a little sick. I'm a little congested, but I'm here and I'm happy about that. So let's go ahead and put on a quick little face. I'm still editing that video for you all, but it's on its way. One moment. I did get the majority of it done yesterday as far as the chops and all those things. So I look forward to releasing that. Yeah, so y'all know the 5-minute face. I figure I just come on in here and do it with you all. Okay, a little sunscreen primer by NYX. I am not a makeup artist at all, okay? Do not take this as makeup advice. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I'm using, okay? We're gonna let that sit on the face for a little while and let that absorb in. One moment. Yeah. What's going on? Y'all, I've been adulting. And some people be like, Jamila, what the heck are you talking about? What you mean? Y'all, it is really a struggle. It is really a struggle to show up consistently with the brain that I have, right? If you're new here, I am neurospicy. Welcome. I have a creative mind, which does its own thing sometimes. So essentially, I have ADHD. I talk heavily about it. I like to bring awareness to it because a lot of people don't know what it looks like in women. Bonjour. I got the Doux Fresh Rinse and we'll use it. Please tell me how you like it, Tracy. I'm going to use it today, actually. So it's very, very thick though. So you don't need a lot. You will use up that whole entire bottle if you use it like you use your other conditioners. Make sure that the hair is really, really wet, okay? And then take it, spread it in your hands, and then, you know, apply it. You know how we like to apply a product. Apply it all around before you go in and work it up to the roots. Good evening. Where are you at? Because it is 11 o'clock in the morning here. Soon to be afternoon. Okay, so my powder has kind of buffed out and even my skin tone. Did you get an opportunity to revisit the Big Poppa gel? I did. Okay, so now this could be completely not the case. To me, the Big Poppa is like a thicker, heavier 808 base gel. Okay, thanks, Line Love. I really think that it has very similar properties to it. It's just a heavier, more concentrated version of it. It has that humectant tackiness to it if you don't use enough water with it. I personally don't. I see it defining the curls, but based off of how I like the curls gel to define the curls and how I used to be like an eco girl, I just am not getting the definition that I'm looking for with the Big Poppa. But for people who have dry hair, people who are struggling with moisture retention, I can see why they would like the Big Poppa. So those are my main takeaways from it. I have used it on about 3 or 4 clients now. I have not used it on my own hair, so maybe I'll do a portion of my hair with that today, just to see how I feel about it on my own hair. But for the most part, you know, I've been natural since, if you're new here, I've been natural since before it was like a huge, big thing. So I went natural back in '09. I was in college, but going in between my freshman year and my sophomore year, and the beginnings of the natural hair community on YouTube was happening. So people like Mahogany Curls, Touring Guy, I think that's her name, who else? Natural 85, like they were just then like starting. And I remember watching a few videos about big chopping, and I was like, oh yeah, girl, I'm about to big chop my hair. Not knowing what the heck I was doing, not knowing anything about quote unquote natural hair. I just knew that my hair curled, and I was interested in seeing what that looked like because yeah, I was stretching my relaxers before stretching was like a thing. So I'll only maybe get like a relaxer 3 or 4 times out of the year. And in between relaxers, I was using my Conair curling iron, okay? The silver barrel curling iron with the black handle with the little, you know, little lines around the handle. I was using that to, when my hair would grow in, I would blow dry it really well. And then whatever wave that was at the scalp, I would just take the barrel of the curling iron. This is before flat irons. And so, and y'all forgive my sniffling and snot, and I'm so sorry. And so I never felt like I don't think any of us need a relaxer, if you will, because now we know how to blow out hair, blow dry hair, and make it as smooth as possible, and then use a flat iron. So technically we never, ever, ever needed relaxers. And so I was like, okay, well, let's just, you know, I was breaking up with a boy and all the things. So back then, there weren't a lot of products. I was using Cantu. Good morning, Elvira. I was using Cantu and Shea Moisture, child. And I mean like the original Cantu and Shea Moisture. One moment. I like this new mist. I just got this. I don't know if you can tell how new it is. So this is actually the complementing spray to go with the primer. I like it because some mist, child, when you get to spraying yourself, you be done like drenched yourself. You be done drowned. So this one is really a very fine light mist. Please, is this your natural hair? This is my hair, but this is the remaining portions of a flat twist out. My hair looks very similar to this. It just wouldn't be as clumped this late. It would just be a big old fro. So Cantu and Shea Moisture, child, ooh wee. As my hair grew out, I was realizing that my hair really did not feel good. It was kind of crunchy. It wasn't soft. It wasn't doing nothing. And then as far as growing up, before I got a relaxer, so I had a relaxer from 6th grade to my freshman year of college, like the end of that year. So it wasn't a really long time frame, but before all of that, before my relaxed days, my mom and my grandmother used to use Pink Oil Moisturizer and Blue Magic. And so, why am I telling y'all this story? Hold on a minute. I think I was just telling y'all how I got to being natural and using the products that we're using. So now we are currently in the salon using the Doux mainly. I just picked up some Amica. I hope I'm saying that right. If it's not Amica, it must be Amica. And I've been doing some research lately. I've really been trying to figure out where I want to land when it comes to the product line that I'm going to like use throughout the salon. I really don't care for partnering and matching different product lines. There's nothing wrong with that, but it would just be a lot easier, okay, to pick and stick with one. So it's really hard to please me though. It's really hard to get what I need for the care of my, you know, medium to coarse, we don't curl tight, but 3A to 4C. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that. Clients, you know, we need certain levels of hydration and moisture and love in our products, and not all products love on our hair the same way. And so the product lines that I'm looking into now, I am going to get a few more products from Amika. We're gonna go with Amika today. And I went to a class. I went on Eventbrite. If you're a hairstylist watching this, I went on Eventbrite and I typed in natural hair classes in my area, right? And I saw that in Raleigh, which is our capital, that they had this free hair class, this free curly class. I think they were teaching a cut. And I was like, okay, cool. I got a natural hair stylist friend that is out there. So I invited her, and then I invited this other girl as well who is out in Raleigh. And we all linked up. We went to this class. The salon was beautiful. It's called the High Tide, Highland, one of the two. Salon, beautiful salon, really big too. And so in the class was sponsored by this company named Virtue. Virtue is actually based out of Raleigh, but it is an international company. So the owner was there, the founder was there. The lady who was teaching is amazing. I think her name is Kendall. So at the end of it, I was like, oh, I really want to buy these products. I really want to try these products. As I'm sitting there, like, let me see what I'm going to buy, they literally come around and was just like, look in your bags, look in your swag bags, and there's some product in there for you. Not is there just some product in there. There is like a whole, like almost $200, $300 worth of product in the bag for us to take home with us. And so I was like, okay, cool, like bet. Because, you know, sometimes in our community, in the melanated community, sometimes we aren't, we're asking for money, right? This was a free class. Not only was it a free class, at the very end of it, they ended up giving away over $200, $300 worth of products to each person in this beautiful bag that I still use, that I take with me to airports and all of these other things. And so I got to try the products out. They had, if I'm not mistaken, I had a recovery shampoo and an oil. Oh my gosh, the oil was so nice. And then this recovery mask as well. There was some curl products that they gave us as well. I personally didn't love the curl products, but the recovery products were like chef's kiss. Virtue, so Olaplex has its own technology. K18 has its own technology. And I'm talking to like the professionals at this point. You may have heard of Olaplex, you may have heard of K18, but I am going to wash my hair, Nathaniel. Thank you. Give me a second, okay? Give me a second. Let me run the show, okay? And so Virtue's technology that's within it is this keratin protein named Alpha 60KU or something to that effect. And what it is almost identical to the keratin that we produce naturally. Okay, so I think it's called Bio. I have notes on it. One moment, y'all. One moment. Y'all stay right there. I'll be right back, actually. Okay, let's pull up the notes. Y'all know how this brain works. If it ain't written down, it's probably forgotten. Bioidentical is the word they use for it. So the protein in the Virtue products bind directly to the damaged areas and they weave the broken keratin strands together. It's said to repave the shafts to make strands whole. And the reason that their protein is the shizness, as you would call, if you will, the reason that they are beating their chest saying, yeah, we the ones, is because the body recognizes their protein as our own, and so it accepts it and receives it and it utilizes it differently than other keratin proteins. So when I tried it, to go back to the original point of the Virtue products, when they gave me the recovery products, I was like, wait a minute. They made the hair feel so good. They don't use fragrances that aren't natural. So there's so many benefits that happen with using the products, and they're also not terrible for you. So yeah, I ordered a few travel size versions because they're really expensive, just to see which ones I really want to lean into and carry. Um, Market price bottles of shampoo are like $30 for like a regular standard size bottle. So like this 808 base gel, it markets for like 16 to $17. No, $30 a bottle, but it's so good, it's so concentrated, and it literally is like healing, if you will, the hair. So I'm going to get those products in. I'm going to try a few more products from Amika, and those probably will be, I still love the Doux. I probably will use the Doux Stylers and then use Virtue or Amika on the back end. So let me read these comments really quickly. Slay, thanks. I used the Big Poppa recently and my hair feels fluffier. I got really great volume from it versus definition. Second day hair was lit. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Going to try the curls gel to compare. Yeah, the curls gel is literally like a better version of Eco. So remember how Eco was just like, had everybody in a chokehold? The curls gel is an aloe vera based gel that gives Eco level definition, but with a softer, flexible hold, if that makes sense. Natural face, look good. Thank you so much. Like I said, Nathaniel, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hair in just a moment. I just wanted to beat my face, a little natural beat real quick. So now that I'm about to put on my mascara, I have my lip gloss on, we're about to move back to the back to wash my hair and to do all of this before my 3 o'clock appointment. Yes, I'm going to do it on the live stream. I'm literally not going to get off of YouTube or nothing. I'm going to take you all, I'm going to carry y'all back here, okay? I have a shampoo bowl and there's a room right through here, and we're going to turn on the water, and I'm going to put my head in the shampoo bowl, and I'm going to wash my hair. Hey, thank you. Someone said was just scrolling through shorts and this popped up. You are absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking. I appreciate it. I think my husband thinks so too, but I appreciate you all for that. But yeah, so this week, y'all's friends, my twins, they got a big boy haircut. So I have cut Langston's hair down because it just kind of gets wild and crazy and it tangles. But I've never given him him or Leland a lineup. Y'all, they had picture day on Wednesday and I gave them a lineup. I was so sad. It literally aged him like 3 years. Langston looks like a teenager. And Leland, he still got the baby face, but I was just like, y'all are two more steps closer to being men, and I don't like it. I was trying to hold off so long. Ideally, their three-year-old birthday party would have been the perfect time to do it then too, but I just wasn't ready. So I let Leland's hair out because his hair is usually in braids. I define his curls and let them be popping. And then, because who knows how long we'll let him continue to have hair. So I wanted to get some photos with his actual fro out. And I was like, yeah, it's picture day. So I guess we'll just go ahead and give him a lineup. And literally, I'm the saddest little puppy. Holy Mindset, child, please. Don't come in here barking on my page. Don't do that, okay? Let's see here. Someone says, I was just scrolling as well and have the same experience. I appreciate your honesty and hair care information. Thanks. Where are you located? I am in North Carolina. I am near Fort Liberty, which used to be Fort Bragg. Do you service clients with micro locks? Girl, I will wash your hair. I will wash your hair and I will treat your hair. But as far as interlocking and retying and retightening, micro locks or sister locks, that's not my specialty. And I'm gonna gladly and kindly direct you to people who I trust to help take care of those things for you here in the area. My main specialty is actually education. That's really hard now to explain to people because some people are like, why are your prices so much? And I have to let them know, yeah, you're coming to get your hair done, but you're really coming for the education. Once you leave out of the salon, yes, your hair will be done. Yes, you are coming in for that component of the salon, but what you also are leaving out with, which is different than most other salons. And I do know that there is a uprising of education-based services, but you're leaving out of here with a peace of mind of knowing that when you go into the hair store, the beauty supply store, or in Walmart, Target, wherever you shop for your beauty supply products, that you're not looking at this long aisle of products not knowing what to select. You aren't being sold to, you know, things that you don't need. You understand exactly what your hair is saying to you because your hair is speaking and constantly telling you what's going on with it. Your hair is breaking off? Oh, you probably need some protein. Your hair is thinning and shedding? It's telling you things. And so I give you 5 simple steps. I try my very best to make it simple. I take everything that I've learned over the past 11 years, licensed, and then since 09 on my own hair, and I break it down for you so that you never forget. And not only will you understand your own hair, it's something that you can pass along and give to other people. So we are doing things that are tearing our hair up. We literally are ruining our hair as women of color. The things that we are doing or the things that we've been taught to do to our hair are deteriorating and taking away from the health of the hair. So I go and correct that miseducation, and you leave out of here empowered, encouraged, you know, educated, if you will. So the micro locks, we love them. I'm all for the micro lock movement, but all I'm going to be able to do for someone who has a style that is not loose hair is wash it and send them about their way. Okay, wash it, treat it, and love on them. I was told today how healthy my hair is, Inga, and it's all because you taught me how to care for it and directed me to the right products. Period. Thank you, Inga, for, you know, speaking to what you've experienced and learned and the results, you know what I mean? Someone says, I'm currently natural. Kendra, excuse me, says, I'm currently natural, trying to grow my hair out, but would love a shortcut into a style. I also would love to try locks. We'll say locks. How do I decide which one? Well, I would say that you try all the styles that you want to try before you lock, because locks are, you know, a more permanent, they can be not permanent, but a more permanent style. So if your hair is longer and you want to wear certain styles, so say for instance your hair is a little past your shoulders, if you know that you want to cut your hair really, really short, I work my way back. Like say you want to try a bob, okay, so you're going from here to your bob, live with the bob, let the bob grow out, try that for a little while, and then say, you know, you want to go even shorter than that, but you don't want to go all the way short just yet, then you can try something that's kind of like a little spicy with a little bit of length in the top, you know, kind of taper on the side, but length in the top. Then you can play with that for a while, let it grow out. You might have really loved the bob, you can revisit the bob, and then when you finally have decided, yeah, I'm about to cut this short, then you would have gotten to be able to try all of the styles to figure out which ones are your favorites, you know, get a little spicy, have a little bit of fun with it, and then cut it short. And once you're tired of it being short, grow it out to a certain length that you can then start your locks, because the locks is like this is what we decided on. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I love that you're embracing your beautiful grays. Thank you. But struggling with that, girl, you don't have to struggle. The struggle is internal. The grays is coming regardless. You don't have to struggle. All right, y'all. I'm done. Let's go ahead and move back to the bag. Okay. Y'all ready? Let me unplug y'all. And again, I am so sorry. I know this is probably like, girl, she just sniffling and snotting all over the place. I am sorry. It's not my intentions, but I did want to come and see you all. All right, so we're in the bag, in the baggity bag. Okay. Hey, welcome. Let me go grab my chair one moment. Today's lineup, one moment. Okay. I had left my products in the car. Let's see here. This will be my first time watching you wash your hair live. Hey, from start to finish, I usually come in the middle or the end. Hey, welcome. Okay, so I had a little, cause I had planned on doing my hair at this house the other day. It didn't happen, so that's why we're here right now. So the products that actually are worth displaying are actually in my car right now. So I'm gonna show you all some of these products that are not the one I'm gonna use because they're in other packaging. Okay, so 5 easy steps. Ready? Y'all ready? Y'all got your notes out? This is going to change your life. Okay, if you're not doing these things, if your hair is dry, your hair ain't doing what it needs to do, your hair ain't healthy. 5 steps. Okay, before we talk about the 5 steps though, have you had your hair trimmed in the last 2 to 3 months? Did you get enough trimmed off? Okay, you cannot have healthy hair without healthy ends. Okay, if you're looking for length retention, sometimes you gotta step back and get a really good trim to step forward. Okay, so that's the underlying thing that for context. 5 steps, we wanna deep cleanse our hair about once a month. Okay, if you're using heavy pomades, heavy butters, black castor oil, coconut oil, you wanna deep cleanse your hair about once a month. Anytime that you're going into braids or coming out of braids, you want to deep cleanse your hair, okay? Going into them so that you can make sure that you're putting everything in the hair that the hair needs to go in that long style. Coming out of them, because a lot of braiders use heavy pomades, such as In-Lock or any other braiding gel, or even, what's the one? Shine and Jam, okay? We need to get that off the hair. The hair can't breathe, okay? So the deep cleansing shampoo that I recommend to you all is, one moment, is Design Essentials Oat Protein and Henna. You can find this pretty much any and everywhere, but the one I use behind the shampoo bowl is, oh, let me wipe her off. It's Paul Mitchell's Shampoo 2, okay? This is just a little bit more industrial, okay? So this one is a little more gentle. If your hair isn't cleaned enough, you can always shampoo twice, but this is usually gonna give me the ability or the power of this twice in one go, okay? Excuse me, y'all. So after we deep cleanse the hair is all naked and dry, right? We know deep cleansing shampoos because those are the shampoos that make our hair do this, okay? You be like, oh, I don't like this shampoo. This shampoo is for someone else. Most of us have a deep cleansing shampoo in our arsenal, but we have put them to the back of the cabinet because we hate them. Okay, we don't like them. We're like, child, no, this shampoo for somebody else. No, it's for you. You just need to know how to use it. Okay, so after you have used something that's going to dry your hair out like that, strip your hair, clarify your hair, these are all other terms for them, you have to start to rebuild your hydration up to get your moisture, you know, together. From there, we're going to go in with our honey cream, okay? Can y'all see that? Okay. The honey cream shampoo is very moisturizing, it literally says moisture retention, super detangling. Here we go. Moisture retention, super detangling, conditioning shampoo, okay? So moisturizing shampoos are going to feel like they do have conditioner mixed into them, okay? Almost like they got a little Snuggles or Downy in them, okay? So the difference between a deep cleansing shampoo is that it's going to remove all of the buildup and products off of your hair, while this one is going to start to nourish and rehydrate and moisturize the hair, okay? The difference is, okay, this is the analogy, all right? This is going to change your life. Pens and paper. This is Lever 2000. This is Irish Spring. This is an antibacterial Dow bar, okay? If you want to be good and clean, you will reach for all of those. If you're a mechanic, you ain't using Dove. You are not using Olive Olay. You are using Lever 2000. You need to be bound and fresh. This is going to clean you really, really good. It's going to clean your hair really, really good. This is going to be your Dove or your Olive Olay. It's going to feel more moisturizing and silky and luxurious, okay? This doesn't always clean well, okay? You want to be clean and silky, you use both of them. About once a month, this is going to be your weekly shampoo. Elvira, don't be laughing at me. Does that make sense though? All right, so shampoos covered. There are other kinds of shampoos, but these are the main two type that most natural women are going to use. After that, actually today though, really quickly, this is a little sidebar. Y'all don't have to remember this one. I'm going to be using this. I absolutely love this, so we'll come back around to this one. After that, we want to use our conditioner. One moment. The conditioner that we're going to be using today is the Doux Fresh Rinse. We love this product. Very, very thick though, so you don't need a lot of this. You want to use more water than conditioner. That is the key. We also are going to take the conditioner, spread it in our hands, and pat and apply it all over the ends of the hair. Okay, my hair will be upside down, so I'll be doing it like this. We want to get that conditioner off of our hands and onto our hair before we start to rub it in. We want to keep the conditioner off of the scalp, okay? I know a lot of people are purposely putting it on the scalp. Take it off of there, especially if you have dry, flaky, itchy scalp, okay? No. After that, we are going to go in. So we're on step 3. Deep cleansing shampoo once a month, moisturizing shampoo weekly, your conditioner that you rinse out, your leave-in conditioner. My leave-in conditioner today is going to be TGIN's Green Tea Super Moist. She's bae. I'm not going to say nothing else. She's bae. After that, if you would like, you can go in with an oil, okay, if you would like. A lot of times I don't use a lot of oils. Going into the winter months, I will start to pick them back up a little bit more. And then after you have your leave-in on, your hair is done being cared for, okay? You have nourished and hydrated and loved on your hair enough. The hair is now properly maintained. Anything after this is now styling, okay? Anything after this is like finishing, finalizing, all right? Most black women are not just gonna wear their hair froed. Okay, we're gonna put it in a style. We're gonna define curls, we're gonna make curls, we're gonna do something. We're gonna blow dry, we're gonna do something. But you are done after the leave-in if you would like. Sometimes after I do leave-in and I don't have time to do my full steps, I'll just put it into 2 big flat twists or chunky twists and then just put it away. because I don't have time. My hair is clean, and then when I decide to style it, maybe 2 or 3 days later, I would just re-wet my hair and restyle it. Sometimes I don't have the, sometimes I'll come on here and wash my hair with you all, and a client is coming in. So then I just run with that. Okay, we're on step 4. The last step is our stylers. Foams or gels are the main 2 categories that we utilize. Foams are going to give you a lighter, fluffier hold that doesn't last as long. Gels are going to give you a more clumped, long lasting. I usually try to use foams on my lighter, softer curl patterns and clients who have fine hair so that they have fullness and it's not weighed down. I need a gel. I don't know if y'all see how much hair I got, but I need a gel. All right, so the gels that we're going to be using today, I told y'all last time I was going to try the Big Poppa. I did not try it on myself, but I have used it on plenty of clients since then. But my favorite go-to, and this bottle is empty, is the Curls Be in Control. I personally put them into a pump bottle just because this actually, at one point in time, gave me tendinitis, curls. Put this in a jar, please. Thank you. That's it. 5 steps. Let me read these comments before we get to washing. Thank you. You're so welcome, Kendra. 5 steps. After that, can you do this? Child, Nathaniel, you about to get put out. I'm laughing. Michelle, what I say, child? Love the DE line. Me too. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Y'all forgive me though because I'm about to go blow my nose. I'm gonna put y'all on mute, okay? Don't, the people that's in here, don't leave, okay? Give all the details, please. I'm taking notes. Maddie, this is just a overview, okay? I also have a video that goes more in depth. I have dozens at this point of videos. So go back to, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Jamila Evans. I'm a natural hair salon owner. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I specifically make curly hair simple. So there's a playlist called Curl Care Made Simple that you can go back and like review. The order of the videos are kind of like how I think that they're important. The video that has a thumbnail with my hair very, very short, I'm pulling a curl down, the picture is orange. That is going to be those steps over again if you want to revisit them, or you can of course watch the replay here. One moment, y'all. Let me go handle myself. Hey, y'all still here. Only a few of y'all tipped out, so I appreciate y'all for staying. Come on over. We're going to get closer to the shampoo bowl so that y'all can see what's going on, or as Dwayne says, wagwan. Okay. Mike, you still can't hear me? Karen, can y'all hear me? No? Yes? Maybe? So? Okay, great. Cool. Okay. I'm new and interested in going curly. Come on, girl. Why are we debating? Why we got questions about it? It's how you were born, right? All right. Now my water does take a little while to warm up, so let's go ahead and crank her up. Shall we do some steam today? If y'all have ever watched this and been like, no, you're not supposed to use water from the faucet to fill up your steamer, our sprayer is filtered, okay? For anyone who is curious about that. Okay. Okay, great. So let's let this warm up. Let's take this down, okay? So this is actually, a lot of people ask me how I wrap my hair up at night. This is actually my headscarf. Okay, she could, you know, be a little bit more loved. So she is a long rectangle. Okay, I literally flip my hair upside down like this. As you can see, it is pushed up. It was in a puff yesterday. I would push my hair over, break it right here. Okay, one ear, boom. One ear, boom. And then I do this right here, bow. I tie it in the back. When my hair is really, really fresh, my curls are like dangling. They're not as puffed. I will take the dangle curls and like tuck them, okay? So when I get in the shower, I cover her up. I do her just like this. I get in the shower, and I go on my business. When I get out the shower, so I don't look so crazy, and so that my husband still appreciates me, you know, I give her a little, my mama calls me Little Richard. So I wrap my hair up like Little Richard, for lack of better words. I say, yes, just that thick patch once it's dry in the middle of your head that drives me crazy. I can't run my fingers through it. Oh, you're talking about the soul patch. So I have so affectionately titled that patch of hair in the middle, the tightest, the kinkiest, sometimes the coarsest, sometimes the part that gives us a headache. Yes, Elvira gets it. So okay, we have to love it. We have to embrace it. So what I like to do is I go in with my care, like my level of care. I start there. I literally will put all of my love and attention there, and then I can like downgrade that same love and attention to the other areas. That area needs the most attention, the most patience. All right. So oftentimes when I tell you about those 5 steps, once most of us are not deep cleansing our hair, that we don't understand the importance of shampooing. So just try those 5 steps. If you don't like the products that you have, try to buy maybe a handful of the products that I have recommended. I definitely recommend changing your shampoo and conditioner. If you don't change nothing else, change your shampoo and conditioner. Those shampoos and conditioners that I recommend, you can get for $30. Okay, and they will last you for quite some time. They should last you, the deep cleansing shampoo, the O Protein and Henna, the white one, that's going to last you at least half the year, if not longer, because you're not using it all the time. If not longer, child, probably like a whole year. And then the honey cream, it could probably last you 6 months as well. So $30 for your hair to feel better, to be better, more manageable, more, you know, easier to run your fingers through, as you said. That, when you deep cleanse your hair and then use that honey cream, the honey cream, you like, my hair has never felt so good. Now there are better moisturizing shampoos, but that is like an introduction. I'm always going to give you all products that I feel like are easily to access or easy to access, and excuse me, are also the most universal. So yes, there are better products. Yes, there are more expensive, more luxury products, but I want you all to start. If you're using Cantu, Shea Moisture, Mael, any of those products that you're seeing on in the aisles, reach for Design Essentials, reach for the Doux. Those are just the ones that I recommend. Now the Doux products, I love how that they style and do the hair, but I'm working on loving their fragrances. So the avocado and almond line is comparable to the purple line that I just showed you. The green line is the consumer-based line. The purple line is the professional line. That's the only difference. And they just have different scents, but they're like practically parallel. Let's get started though. What's step 0? If you've been here before, tell me what step 0 is in the comments. You want to use warm water, not hot water. I'm not in Arizona. Someone said Arizona's a long way from. Okay. Oh, I get it. Let me go back up. Yes, I'm in Fort Liberty, North Carolina. Oh my, that's a long way. Yep. Water temp, wet the hair thoroughly. Yes, so step 0 is water wash. You would not wash dishes without water. Some of y'all is washing y'all's hair without water in all the cracks and the crevices, okay? Let's wet the hair thoroughly. All right, y'all. So my hair is wet now. Depending on your hair type, you may need to wet your hair for upwards of 3 to 5 minutes. Okay? One moment. Let me grab this here. I didn't put my table close enough. All right, the part I just did is not a part of the steps. I just didn't want to drip water everywhere. So we're gonna go in with our deep cleansing shampoo. I probably deep cleanse my hair a little bit more often than I recommend to you all, because I do get a buildup on my scalp, and oftentimes that honey cream just doesn't remove it. So when I know that that's the case, I try to focus the deep cleansing shampoo more so on my scalp and not on my hair. Oh, I forgot I had mascara on. We do this every single time, y'all. Remind me next time not to put no mascara on, because I'll be looking like a raccoon by the time I'm done with this. So remember, when you put your product in your hand, you put it in your hand, you spread it out, right? I take and I apply it all around my hairline first. I usually would have product still left over. I then go in and I take my hands and I will part, and I will get down into the center, okay? And then I will part here and put it here as well, so that I'm getting the product where it's supposed to go, which is on the scalp. While I'm shampooing my hair, you will constantly see me pull my hair forward and down. That will help keep the hair elongated so that it doesn't jumble and tangle too much. Okay? If your deep cleansing shampoo is not sudsing a lot, that is a sign that you need another shampoo of the deep cleansing shampoo. What that means is that your oils and the buildup on your hair is literally eating the shampoo away. The oil is the opposite of the suds. So the suds are literally getting ate up. So what you need to do is rinse that first little shampoo off, because all that did was loosen up the dirt. And then the second shampoo will actually cleanse the hair. Again, with this particular shampoo, I'm not really focused on my ends because I'm using this shampoo to deep cleanse my scalp. My hair has been deep cleansed probably 2 or 3 times this month, so I'm not really focused on getting suds all throughout here. Okay. Okay, step 0, water wash. Okay, rinse the hair thoroughly for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, after that, we want to go in with our deep cleansing shampoo about once a month. After the deep cleansing shampoo, which is step 1, step 2 is your moisturizing shampoo. Today, however, I am not using the moisturizing shampoo. I have really been enjoying this bond building shampoo by Amika. So this is going to be my moisturizing shampoo today. Even though it is more so formulated for strength with the bond building, it makes the hair feel so good. So I have been using that. And if you have deep cleansed your hair really well, surprisingly enough, small amounts of shampoo like this could be enough. Okay, remember to spread it, place it, apply it around the hairline. Okay, still have some on my hands. Place it in the center, get it on the scalp. I'm gonna go in with just a small bit more, only because I have 2 little areas that aren't. Okay, small bit more. If you feel like you have to use a lot of shampoo, then you probably have too much buildup on the hair. I was baby stepping my use with this Amika because I have overused it a handful of times. And again, it's one of those more expensive shampoos. And so a little bit goes a long way. And I always want to make sure that I'm not overusing it. So I don't like my sudage right now. So this is how much more I'm using. Let's see what we got. One moment. Does eco heads really make a difference? To me, to be very, very honest and very, very transparent, it's a very slight and subtle difference for me. And I only say that because I have loved and cared on my clients' hair so much that most of their hair is healthy. I'm only trying to make it be the healthiest possible. And so even when I did the Olaplex Bond Shaper Curl Rebuilding treatment, I was kind of, and I don't want to use the word underwhelmed. I kind of just like, okay, you know? And I think that I would feel a little bit more definitive about how I feel about it if I had have done it on someone's hair that was a little bit more damaged, if that makes sense. In a moment, I'm gonna have to go grab the charger, so. Nathaniel, now you have literally gotten yourself kicked the hell out. Excuse me, y'all. You got to go. Cool beans. He was just being weird. I don't got time for that. It's called Clarify. My hair is living vicariously through you right now. That's what I'm talking about, Kendra. It don't gotta be vicariously. It could be in real life. What temperature is the water? It's like a little bit hotter than warm. Is it better to use warm or cool water? It's better to use warm when you're using, when you're shampooing, and it's better than to use cool when you are conditioning. I need to go wash my hair. Let's do it. Joy luck. Yeah. This should encourage you. Okay, y'all. I wash my hair every week. I wash my hair every week. You know how? Y'all know I wash my hair every week because I be on here with y'all. Yeah, y'all should do it. So lastly, before I go into the conditioner, which is step 3, okay, when I'm pulling my hair forward, there's several reasons why I'm pulling it forward. Or extending it out. If I was flipped over, it'd be pulling it down. I'm doing that, number one, to keep the curl elongated to prevent tangling. But as I'm doing that, I'm also pulling off any shed hair. So like right now, if I do this, this is how much hair just came out of my hair. This is shed hair. This is hair that fell out of the follicle. It was their time in the growth phase. It was time for it to shed off. And it's now, the only way to release it is to either comb the hair or to pull it out. If you do not take that hair out of the hair while it's easy, like right now it's just slipping and sliding out of my hair, you may find that it will stay in the hair and cause more tangling, and might also, make your detangling process longer. So there's a few things I'm doing when I'm pulling my hair down. I'm also taking that hair that's coming off and rinsing it off by hand and stuff like that. Okay, fresh rinse. Fresh rinse is step 3. This is thick, okay? So sometimes even when it's brand new, all the way up to the top, this is a brand new bottle, I still gotta like get that thing down there because it's so thick. It's so thick. Okay, so y'all see that's how much I have right now. I'm gonna take them to spread it. I'm gonna apply. I'm also still, again, as I'm applying this, I'm pulling it. I've applied it here. I'm pulling it through. And then when I'm done pulling that through, I will take and start to move it up higher. So my hands are gradually going up higher and higher. I am going to put just a small bit more on my hair. Again, I have this shed hair that I'm taking, I'm rinsing off. Okay. So overall, before we even start to detangle, I won't show y'all too close up, but this is how much hair has come out. Okay. You may notice that my hair isn't really dripping no more. Okay. It's because that conditioner has now taken all that water that I did not wring out and kind of made it stick to the hair. Okay. So I get to stand up instead of breaking this bad child. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. So I probably use about 2 golf ball size amounts. Okay, spread it on the hands. Apply it. This time I'm going to focus more on my center and any area that I don't feel like has any water or conditioner on it. Mind you, I'm still distributing that conditioner and water that was on the ends. Okay, remember I like to part and lay. Part and lay. So I literally rub my conditioner in just like I rub my leave-in in. Sometimes my hair is white, sometimes it isn't. It all depends on the conditioner I'm using. If your hair is saturated in conditioner, that doesn't mean that the more conditioners you're using it, the softer your hair is going to be. It's the water. We're here for the water, y'all. The water is the prize. Remember, if y'all watched a few of these lives, you will remember that I say that often. Okay. One moment. Let me grab my detangling brush and we're going to sit down and we're going to detangle, y'all. Ooh. Bonjour, Marie. Blasian. What did Blasian say? No, I was not using cold water. Blasian. Don't be answering the questions with wrong answers, girl. Just got... Okay. Got to go. Toodaloo. One moment. Oh, and I need a clip. Un momento. I'm back. I'm back. Yes, warm water to wash and cool hair to conditioner. Yes, but at that time, I have not used cool water yet. Okay. Here we go. 7 sections that I use. I have a 7-section system for detangling. Okay. I do not make perfect parts when it comes to detangling. One moment. I just start. Okay. Let me turn y'all this way so y'all don't have to see that glare. Let's see. This is a little better. Maybe. Charger. Un momento. think I just read someone ask me if I've used Sacred. I have not. I have not used Sacred. I work with a lady named Felicia. Hi Felicia is a pretty big deal. She is an OG curl YouTuber, and so she gets a lot of PR in. One moment, y'all. I'm gonna stop checking y'all in just a moment. Y'all just gotta get connected. Y'all in 5%, baby. And so, she has gotten the Fenty products sent to her. She's gotten the Sacred products delivered to her, and she tells me how she feels about everything. And based off of how Felicia feels, because Felicia is obsessed. When I tell y'all this girl is obsessed with curls, based off of how she feels about something, I will or will not try something. And so I'm not a product junkie, and I don't advocate for anybody to be a product junkie. So once I've tried something and I like the way it works, I don't feel the need to try new things. For the longest, the products that I'm showing you all now, the variation in products I'm showing you all now is like the most products that I have ever told you all to go out and get. Before, it was Design Essentials, TGIN, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Eco. That was it. And it was only since Felicia actually has been working with me that I have been like, okay, let me branch out. I haven't been as pleased with my relationship with Design. I do think they're still a good product line. I think that the products do what they say they're gonna do. However, as a professional, I have not been as pleased as I was in the past. So that's just that. So right now my new tries are the Doux. I have been heavily using the Doux and trying the Doux all this year. And my coming up tries are going to be Briogeo, Amika, and revisiting Virtue. Okay. Someone had said, your hair looks soft and manageable, silky. Thanks. So I will say that my surface texture is silkier when it's wet than kinky. I do dry pretty froed, pretty kinky looking, but my hair definitely has a little bit of a softer appearance to it when it's wet. These products you're showing look really good. Thanks. I mean, they do the job. I'm not up here to just sell y'all anything. I'm literally, for the 92 people who are in here, hey y'all, I am literally telling you all what I know to be true. I want you to have an easier time with your hair. Not only do I want you to have an easier time with your hair, I want you to have healthier hair, okay? So my clients, I use these products on not only myself, but my clients, my husband, my children. You know what I mean? My clients go and take these to their husbands and their children. All right, they have literally, and there are people who are in the comments right now who found me on YouTube no different than if you was scrolling and you just popped in, was like, who is this black girl doing her hair? It's me, I'm Jamila Evans. Hey, welcome. And they watched a few videos. They found that what I was talking about was very helpful. And then from the product recommendations that go to the links, they order them, they get them in, and then they come back to the next video and tell me, oh my gosh, I love this product, or oh my gosh, this product did this and that for my hair. Even down to people booking virtual consultations. I have YouTube clients. Hey y'all are my virtual YouTube clients like here, but I have had people book one-on-one consultations with me to learn how to better use these products specifically for their hair and their hair challenges. I can only give you all generalized guidelines right now, but if you have hair challenges and you have been struggling with them for a while, you've gone to other stylists, you can't figure it out for yourself, if your hair is still breaking, hair still shedding, you can't get your hair to grow past a certain length, you may want to talk with a professional. And I'm letting you know that my services are also virtual and you can book a consultation. So when someone said, what did they say in the middle? Hold on, I think I lost it. These products you're showing look really good quality. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Someone said you have a beautiful head of hair. I'll be crying right up in the middle. No, girl, watch how I'm about to come. We've already detangled the first half of my head. Okay, so there's 3 sections. Back to the 7 sections. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no definite parts. Y'all didn't see me part nothing. Y'all see how crooked and wide and wobbly that thing is, right? I just said broom and said part right here. I'm about to detangle this hair, get parted. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to make perfect parts, child. We got to get through this hair. Ain't nobody trying to do this hair, my hair, your hair all day. Okay? So we just get the part in. Okay, in the back, we gonna take it down the middle. Down the middle. Okay, and then down the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2. 4 parts in the back. Okay, I know the standard parting is down the middle and across the side. I know we do 1, 2, 3, 4 normally. For natural hair, especially if you have thicker hair, tighter curls, hair that you find it's hard to detangle, that is not enough sections. It's just not. The 7 sections that I do are the easiest, the quickest, the simplest, the most simple way to detangle your hair. In addition to that, it takes the different regions of curls into consideration. All right, I won't go too in depth with that because I really am I'm considering certain things for protection, but the different curl regions vary around your head. Some areas are easier to comb, some areas are harder to comb, and so I think about that when I do this 7 section detangling as well. Okay. I'm not your baby girl, okay? I'm nobody's baby girl but Annette and Jeffrey's, okay? Thanks. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. Water and products can work magic on kinky hair, period. Did y'all see how little conditioner I used on my hair? Do y'all see how my hair isn't white right now? But there is conditioner in my hair, I promise. I appreciate the recommendations. I think you have the same curls as my younger daughter, and honestly, it sometimes feels like the best thing for her are the opposites of what my hair needs. Very, very, very accurate in your, conclusion. And what I will say about the shampoo and the conditioner is that they're pretty universal, okay? If your hair is dry, if your daughter's hair is dry, even if you have 2 different curl patterns, your hair both needs water. Okay, the steps that I have told you all up until now is how we get into club hair strand. Okay, so if y'all was here the last time, the hair strand is a club. All right. Okay, you got the doors of the club. Okay, I'm dancing because in my head I can hear some music. Okay, you got the doors of the club. The shampoo opens up the doors. Okay, once the doors is open, okay, you better get all your dirt out and all your water in because eventually the conditioner is going to come. Okay, the conditioner is the bouncer. And the conditioner is like, okay, let's close these doors. We got enough people in here. Okay, once the water is in, the conditioner is going to come and close the doors of the club. And that water is what we are here for today. We're not here for nothing else. The products help the water get in and stay in. The water is what your hair needs. Okay, so I hope that that makes sense for the people, the 99 people who are watching right now. If that changed your life, if it's helping you, if you are like a light bulb went off, I want you to drop a light bulb in the comments or drop a 1 in the comments to just let me know that this resonates with you and that you are going to go try. I want to know if you're going to go home and try this, if you're going to wash your hair today or tomorrow and see how these things change your life, because literally I wouldn't tell you no. I'm telling you exactly what I tell the clients who pay me hundreds of dollars. Okay, Tracy, here comes the proof. Tracy literally found me on, Tracy, tell them how you found me, girl. Tracy is a YouTube OG, okay? She is one of my tried and trues, okay? And she said that the 7 section technique was a game changer for me. It's so simple. It's so simple that you almost think that I'm lying. I would never lie to you. I wouldn't. If I know something to be true, I'm going to tell you it's the truth. And if I ever find out that something that I have taught you is incorrect, I'm going to come back and be like, all right, y'all, let's have a roundtable discussion. Remember that product? I'm going to be like, yeah, I was wrong. That's one of the things that my husband always says to me about being married to me. Like, Chad, I be wrong a lot. And sometimes people be loud and wrong. And baby, there ain't nothing worse than being loud and wrong. So I'd be like, yeah, I didn't really mean to say that, or I shouldn't have acted that way, or I misspoke. And I think that that's a valuable, skill. By accident, very good information, period. She found me by accident, and she's been getting all this goodness. Tracy is probably on 75 to 80% of my videos, it seems like. I'm always seeing Tracy. Someone laughed and did the light bulb, the club. I love it. You're amazing. Glad I'm here. Thank you, Bubblegum. I hope that you have subscribed. I hope that you have turned on your notifications, because I go live at random, child. I got ADHD. If you didn't know, I got ADHD. And so for me to like commit and be consistent, like to show up at a scheduled time, that might not happen. But if I know I gotta wash my hair, and I know that when I wash my hair, I'm gonna set up this tripod, we can do that. And so we have been coming on here every week. I just can't tell you when, and I can't tell you what day. So go ahead and turn on the notifications if you want to meet us for the next one. I do save all of the lives, so there is a history of them. I have done different styles each time. Today we're going to do a wash and go, okay? I am being, really quickly, to speak about how I'm detangling my hair, I'm using some elbow grease. All right, I am, but I'm also being very mindful and gentle. Somewhere in between being aggressive, I am, because I got to get through this. We not about to be here all day detangling no hair, but I am being very systematic to include the 7 sections in how I detangle. I'm starting from the end, so for those who are struggling, let's start from the beginning. Get your 1 of 7 sections. This is the last section, okay? I got 3 right here, and I got 3 right here. We want to start at the ends. If your hair has clumped down, what I would recommend is taking your ends and pulling them all out, because sometimes you'll have hair that has like bunched down here. You want to elongate and pull out the hair as much as possible. If you know your hair tangles a lot, you can start to finger detangle and work out any of those big knots, because sometimes it's harder to get that brush or comb through if you have a lot of webbing and knots in between. My hair is fairly detangled already. From there, we want to work in the palm of our hand. We want to take, and I'm holding this like, okay, I'm not holding it this tight right here. I'm just for purposes, especially if you have tender-headed kids. This is it. This is the, it look crazy, but hold that hair like that. I'm not holding it as intensely right now, but if you have kids who are tenderhead, the way to prevent them from feeling your tugs here is to make sure that you're stopping that tug in your hand. Okay, they won't feel it at the base as much. We know they're theatrical. We know. Start here, okay? You can't tell, but I'm putting the brush in. I'm doing this with the brush. In and out, in and out. And I'm literally just going to go through and get through all of these ends before I move any higher. I'm going to grab my hand, I'm going to reposition it, grab my hair and reposition it further down. And then I'm still, even though I have all of this hair all the way up until here in my hand, I know that my hair, this is detangled already. I'm only going halfway up to start getting the next level of knots in, okay? And I keep on doing that. I move higher up and then start midway through that hair that I pulled out, and then get all the way close to my hand like that. Keep on going, okay? Higher up, higher up. Sometimes when you get down to the root is a little bit more tangled. It's a little harder. So what I usually would do for someone who has kinkier hair, longer hair, more challenging hair is, once I've gotten through the bottom half, if it's hard for me to get to the roots, I will part the hair and then just work with half a section, a subsection. Okay, my hair personally, a lot of things that I do them without sectioning. So I'm not specifically taking my hair and parting half of it out. But when I do this, I know that I'm only working with these top strands. I'm working with the top right now. I didn't section it off, but I know that I am. Now I'm going underneath and I'm working with the bottom section. That's just me. And I also know how my hair works. So you do you. You figure out what I'm recommending works for you. Take it, leave it, re-engineer it. These are just starting blocks, okay? Building blocks. If you don't take nothing but one or two things and it changes how you wash your hair, that's what it's for. Kendra put the light bulb there. That's what it's for. That's how I hold, baby. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. I enjoy being here to catch your you later. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Come back. I'm always on here. Always on here, girl. We're trying to get to 2,000. No, we're trying to get to 3,000 watch hours. Once we get to 3,000 watch hours, which you are less than like 800 watch hours away, we will then begin to go into a membership for these videos. So we love giving out free knowledge, but I do want to go more in depth. Today is kind of what more in depth looks like, where I will go into the steps. I will go into the 7 sections. I will give you more information and know-how if you are interested. So those videos will be like, if you are enjoying this video will not, they won't be on just regular old YouTube. You won't just be scrolling and find this. And once we reach, we are less than 2,000 watch hours away from being able to get ads, which helps, you know, keep this channel going. I love you all. I want to make sure that y'all have this information, but I also, baby, want to pay these bills. Okay? Inflation, recession. Okay, come on, right? So thank you so much, Michelle, for joining in. Let's rinse this out, okay? My hair is still pretty wet. I know it doesn't look wet. I know it's not dripping. Y'all saw I didn't use no towel this whole time along. I hate drippy hair, but my hair, I promise you my hair is hydrated. Let's rinse this out. And let's get the styling, because we've been here for a while, y'all. I just want to make sure that we was recording. I'm not gonna move y'all, but I am gonna turn the lights on. Oh, before I rinse this out though, y'all. Once I rinse this out, I'm gonna tell y'all the steps now before I'm taking my twist out. But if your hair is prone to tangling back up, you can rinse your conditioner out with your twist in. You can. So I'm gonna rinse it out. I'm not gonna use a towel to blot my hair. From there, I'm gonna go directly in with my leave-in and the 808 base gel. We didn't talk about the 808 base gel. So if you're new here, or you're just coming in, or if you've been here, we didn't bring up the 808 base gel. All right. So this is mine here. All out. Hi, I'm glad that I came across your post. I want a consultation. Where are you located? I'm in South Carolina and be willing to drive. Come on, Lane. I'm in North Carolina. So depending on what part of South Carolina, most places take about 2 to 3 hours to get to from South Carolina, unless you're closer to the Georgia line. But I'm in Fort Liberty, the Fort Liberty area. Okay. Rinse out, leave in without towel blotting, and then straight into the base gel. Okay. Cool or lukewarm water if you want to. Rinse out all. When I say all, rinse out all of the conditioner, okay? Leaving a little bit of conditioner on the hair is not good for the hair. That conditioner is meant to be rinsed off. That is why it's called a rinse out conditioner. Versus this conditioner is called a leave-in conditioner. That conditioner is not formulated to stay on the hair. It will begin to dry your hair out and do the opposite of what it said it's going to do. So please, please, please rinse it out. All of it. Really good. Really thorough. If you at least shampooing your hair, do not leave any conditioner on your hair. All right, y'all. I did not use a lot of leave-in. One moment. Ooh, child. I did not use a lot of leave-in. I probably used a golf ball size amount of leave-in. Again, I patted it all over the ends of my hair. And as you can see, my hair, it's not dripping. Okay? Philip, get the hell up out of here. Good and bye. Y'all, the trolls. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. It's so crazy. And Jonesy Trust, hey girl, welcome. Welcome on back. Let's see here. Gotta go. Paul, it be the men. If this channel ain't for you, then don't be here. Like what? Okay. All right. So my hair currently has water and leave-in on it, right? I don't know if you can see. The hair is still very, very wet, right? So I know a lot of curly specialists, curly hair stylists, they apply the products on soaking wet hair. I hate drippy hair. Hate it. It's so aggravating and so annoying, not only for me, but I can't imagine being a client and then the stylist is just letting you drip all over the place. I can't. If my client is dripping and like I see water dripping down, I, as the stylist, am behind them like patting them up because I can't stand it. So my hair still has all of that water that I did not wring out on it. From here, I'm going to take the time to work that leave-in that has been diluted with the water that's on my hair. I'm working it in so that I don't have this bare hair, bare wet hair. I'm coating the hair in the conditioner. I know you can't see it. If your hair is staying white and creamy, you probably have, number one, either used too much product, or number two, your hair is not receiving that product. Okay? So I literally run my hands down my hair. I know I do it pretty fast, so you may not be able to tell, but I'm just taking and rubbing that in. So 2 Novembers ago, I did a mommy makeover. I chopped off all of this hair. My hair was probably getting close to mid back length, and the boys were newborns, infants, and I could not. I just couldn't. And so I decided that not only did I not have the time and the energy to do my own hair, I felt like I was having like an identity crisis. I don't know if y'all have been first-time moms, if you have children, but to become a first-time mom and it be 2 twins and have an undiagnosed neurodivergent disorder, I was like, what is happening here? So I decided to cut off all my hair. My hair in the top was probably about this long, and then my hair on the sides was short tapered. My hair probably was like shorter than this. Okay. Love that style. It was so cute. And then I just slowly let that grow out. What does growing out a TWA, a pixie cut, look like being natural? It means that you will constantly have to rebalance your haircut. Okay? When the hair is longer, it's a little bit more forgiving. You really can't tell when things shift when it comes to the shape of your hair. I don't know if you can tell how rounded my fro is. Hold on. My hair is rounded like this by cut. Okay, so when that cut will maybe be like wonky, where this side was pushed in and this side was long, I would go in and I would reshape that. So when the hair is short, these areas, the temple areas, just like men get high temp fades or temp fades, the temples all the way back around to this neck area down in here. So it kind of looks like a little ridge like this. Okay, those areas droop and hang and dangle. And if this part of your hair is not long, they look like you have a mullet or a duck bill, or the fro just does not look good. You can't have a short top. You can't have a short top and long sides. If your hair is short up top and long on the sides, you look like George Jefferson. You won't forget it. I have very unique ways of describing things. So you look like, you don't want the George Jefferson. You don't. Okay. You don't want the Michael Jackson curl in the back, and you don't want the George Jefferson. Okay. You don't want the dangle, the hair that just is laying outside of the shape of your fro. My fro is rounded, right? The majority of my length is coming from this area. I could not grow this part. I couldn't grow the George Jefferson out until the top came and met and connected. Okay, I hope that makes sense for anyone who is curious, okay, about getting your hair cut short in the grow out phase of that. You will constantly have to cut up your tapered area, your temples in the back, so that the shape always looks tapered until it gets long enough to grow out. Okay, so this is where I'm at 2 years later. I have cut my hair plenty of times in between for shape purposes. I'll trim it all over, but if the shape is off, I'm going to cut it, okay? Because to me, my shape is more important than length and next. So it's health, shape, and then length over time. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Like I said, the leave-in is all throughout my hair. Now I'm going to go in with my 808 base gel, and my 808 base gel, it has instructions on the back of it of how to use it, but I use it like a second leave-in. So thank you. Someone says your shape looks good. Appreciate you. So for lack of better words, this product looks like snot. But it's really, really nice, especially if you find that your hair is drying out and that you're having moisture issues. Okay, so this is how much product we're gonna use. If I'm not mistaken, it has slippery elm and marshmallow root in it. Okay, spread it in the hands, pat, 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 rub, until I get it all off the hands. Once it's all off my hands, I will then go through and work it through. That is how you distribute product thoroughly, and you prevent product waste, because a lot of times we're just using too much product. This is the story. This is what I hear. Girl, my hair is so dry. I just be using all this product. Because your hair is dry, because you feel like your hair is dry, you're using more product. Okay, more product, more product. Remember though, the product is not the prize. If you've been here for the past hour and a half, what is the prize? Okay, we came here today for one thing and one thing only, and the products help that one thing get in and that one thing stay in. Okay, so a lot of times if your hair is dry and you're putting more product on it thinking that it's solving your issue, the solution is the shampoo bowl. Okay, the solution is get that product built up off your hair so your hair can actually drink water. Thank you, Elaine. Water is the prize, okay? We trying to get up in club hair strand, okay? We trying to get up and through them doors, okay? And the shampoo open the doors up, and the conditioner is the bouncer, okay? The conditioner comes through and close them doors back down, and the water's all locked in, okay? So if your hair is dry, I beg of you to deep cleanse your hair, and then use a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner combo. Okay, that is your meal. If you need nourishment for your body, you eat a meal. Okay, if you are hungry, you eat a meal. If you are thirsty, you drink water. The shampoo bowl is your meal. Okay, this is your meal. You get to eat here and drink here. You are nourished here. When you are going in between meals and you didn't get everything that you needed from your food, you take a supplement, you take a vitamin, okay? That is your leave-in. You cannot live off of vitamins alone, okay? You're going to need a meal every now and again. The meal is where you want to get the majority of the nourishment for your hair, and the supplement is only supposed to supplement. Okay, so in between meals, you use leave-in, but you should be eating a meal usually about once a week. I hope that made sense. I hope that changed your life. I hope that you use it. Okay, wash your hair. Wash your hair, wash your hair, wash your hair, wash your hair. Okay, so now we have our leave-in in. We have our 808 base gel, which I use like a primer. Thank you, Bubblegum. Bubblegum. Bubblegum, you can stay. I love the participation. I love participation. So really quickly, let me rinse this off because this has the conditioner. Okay, drum roll, please. How much hair did we shed today? This is my ball of shed hair. Okay, there's grays in here and all. For as much hair as I have, this is moderate. This is my normal. Okay, we'll throw that away later. Now we get to style. So if you have stayed through the makeup, through the shampoo, through the detangle, and now the leave-in, the prep, the style prep, thank you. I appreciate you all. You a real one. And if you haven't subscribed, you might as well, because you wouldn't have watched this long if you wasn't interested in subscribing. Okay? Steven, yes, bye. Yes, bye. Thank you for the inquiry. Your curls are so bouncy and healthy. Thank you. Yours can be too. Yours can be too. This is me right now. I need a washing. Let's do it, Retro Mama. Let's do it. Like this weekend. Don't wait no longer. Your hair is like, I need water, Sandy. That's what your hair is doing. And y'all just letting it just be dehydrated and thirsty and break and pop and snap and crack and then be on the flow. And you trying to figure out where your bundles is. Child. As a second leave-in is a good tip because I struggle with the 808. I left mine. It left me some residue. Yeah, the 808, I don't use it like what it says on the container. So let's read it because reading is fundamental. But I don't use it. So as a hairstylist, sometimes we use products in a different way. Sometimes we get creative and play with the products, play around with the products until we find like how we want to use them. So what it do, 808 base gel. We have been loving this since we bought it the first time. I have bought a case of these. I have bought a dozen of these together and then probably 6 or so separate bottles. It's nice. It's really, really nice. And honestly, since I have been using this and I started to play around with the Big Poppa, I feel like the Big Poppa is literally the Big Poppa. Like a thicker, heavier version of this. They do similar things to me, but it's just a, we'll get around to that. What it do, and that's what I love about the Doux products, is that they're going to tell you exactly what the product does, what's in it, and how to use it, which is the Doux You. Ain't that cute? Come on, Brandon. For juicy, shiny curls that crave extra length, reach for 808 base gel. This medium hold, I would say that it's light to medium hold, depending on your hair type. For me, it ain't medium nothing. Okay, for me, it is gonna give light. I need the big dogs. Okay, so this medium hold gel serves as a base layer, locking in long-lasting frizz protection, definition, and bounce. Excellent for wash and goes, twist outs, and TWAs. What it has in it is honey, slippery elm, marshmallow root, and aloe. Okay, so all the things that the hair wants and loves as far as moisture is concerned. And then the Doux You, this is how it says to use it, and then I'll tell you how I use it. Smooth through wet hair with fingers in small sections and allow curls to clump together. And they put clump like this in quotes. Okay, clump. Use alone or top it off with a small amount of mousse de foam, which they come from the same collection. Let me get y'all one of them. One more. And I'm not sponsored by the Doux, but the Doux, if you watch this, hey y'all. So this is the Mousse Def. This is a travel size, which I also love about the Doux. This is probably about the size of a full size foam, maybe a little shorter. My other foams are a little taller. So if you need to travel, she's gonna get you right. So it's saying to top it off with the Mousse Def if you would like for bouncy results. Dry sections of hair using a diffuser until the hair is 100% dry. Fluff is desired. It says pro tip, apply 808 base gel first when layering other products. Do not apply oil to the hair before applying the 808 base gel. And that last line is really important. This curdles with oil. You can play with it, around with it with other products, but when it comes to the oil beforehand, they're telling you it for a reason, okay? I hate for you to have to rinse your whole hair off. So the pro tip on here is what I use. I use it as a second leave-in. I use it as a very thin layer. So my analogy for that, for you never to forget, is if you're getting your nails done, they put a base coat on the nails before they apply the polish, okay? The regular polish, your color polish. So this is a base layer, like the base gel. It's the base layer. And so now we're going to go in and use our gel to define our curls. Yeah, one moment. Have you tried Uncle Funky's have you tried Uncle Funky's Curly Magic? Which do you like, the 808 or the Curly Magic? I have tried it. I tried it many, many moons ago in my past life at my first salon. And I didn't care for it. Again, it goes back to needing to use it on soaking wet hair. And I personally hate soaking wet hair. So, I just couldn't get down with it. I really don't even like the tackiness of the 808 base gel when used in high amounts, which is why I use it how I use it. And even down to the Big Poppa. I hate that tacky, humectant feel of products. And I understand it's meant to be used with more water, but those kinds of products are not giving me the styling that I am looking for personally for my particular style of hair. You know what I mean? Curls Be in Control gel. Okay, I apply it at the base but not on the scalp. Okay, so I've used 2 pumps of that. You will see already that my hair is wanting to condense down. Okay, even though my hair looks wavy right now, my hair does dry in a tighter like S, maybe a tighter like zigzag. I just subscribed. Thank you, Angela. Let me go back up. I'm missing some stuff. One moment. Last time I washed, I didn't towel dry and can tell the difference. Right. Because the water is the prize, girl. Great suggestion. Yes, I'm glad that you thought so. Hey, from Brazil. Hi, I love your hair. This is my first time coming across you. Love from Nigeria. Yo. If you don't ever think that YouTube is powerful, the fact that people from other countries outside the parameters of the US are watching this is insane. The same time as you watching it. Okay, because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon over here. It could be like 2 in the morning over there. Hi, I love your hair. Oh, sorry, regret that. Not SpongeBob. Sandy, I'm dry. Gel name, Curls Be in Control. Once I get off of this live today, I will put the links in the description. I keep on forgetting. I'm so sorry. I did on the last one, but I didn't do it today. Or you can go on Amazon and type in Jamila Evans, and you should be able to find my Amazon store. I think that's how you can do it. My links are also in other videos, or you can go to the channel page and it'll take you to my link tree and all them other things, girl. I don't have curl, but I would love to start. How do I get started? Or any of your videos I can watch? I do have a video on whether or not you should big chop or transition. It's actually a video where I'm in the car and not in the salon. So that's completely up to you. Depending on how long you have gone without chemical will kind of dictate your process. You want you know, you can buzz cut it and start anew, or you can transition for over a year or more, however you feel comfortable. I am a fan of big chopping. I'm going to tell you to big chop every single time, okay? Because you get to grow with your hair, right? It's a liberating feeling. I can't even explain it. It's like an indoctrination, if you will. And so that is my recommendation. But I understand that a lot of women don't want to cut their hair, okay? It's a security blanket. I understand, okay? So for those people, I scale me back, okay? I scale me back and I pour into them how they need to be poured into. But yeah, you just get enough natural hair to wear and then you wear it. It's pretty simple, actually. Um, I'm striving for healthy hair. Come on, Elaine. I promise you, if you pick up these steps on your next wash day, your hair will be happier immediately. Immediately. One moment. They got to go. Gotta go. In Jones We Trust, the Doux is having, girl, in Jones We Trust be knowing about the they be knowing about the sales. I'm screaming, thank you so much. So she said go and run. The Doux is having a 25% off sale until the 28th. Y'all got a few days, okay? Where do you sell Where do they sell the Doux products? Everywhere. Literally. On a corner. No, I'm just joking. They are in Target, Sally's, Walmart, CVS, probably even. And they also, surprisingly enough, are in the professional stores as well. So they're a little bit everywhere. Where can I make my appointment? Go to the... Elena, are you the one who was in South Carolina willing to travel? You can go to my channel page and it'll take you to the link to book a virtual consultation. But if you want to come in Salon, if you just type in Texture Education, Texture Hair Care Center, or texturenc.com, you will find me. Oh, I hate weirdos. One moment, y'all. I'm from Germany. What's up, Coco? Hey, welcome. My sister was born in Germany. Let's see here. Who is this being weird? Gotta go. Where can I make an appointment? I love that. Grow with your hair. Yes, it is. I've big chopped a few times at this point, but there is nothing more freeing and liberating, especially in the world that we live in, that tells us that our beauty is to not be, you know, embraced. There is nothing like cutting off all your hair and being like, child, and what's that real? I hate it. I hate it so bad. That attitude and walk off. Okay? It make you just, as soon as you step out in the world with that bald head or that low cut and some lashes and some, when I say lashes, some mascara and some earrings, some nice earrings, you walk out like attitude and walk off. All right? So definitely get to grow with it. And then you get to go through all the different phases of your hair. You cannot, so this is my main challenge, or my main like hold back when it comes to transitioning for a long time. Number one, it is a long and tedious process. Number two, the line where your natural hair meets your relaxed hair or your heat damaged hair, that is a point of damage. That hair literally can break off right there. Okay, so either you can cut it or it's gonna cut itself, especially because most women are not taking care of their hair enough to even let that hair be healthy enough to make it through the transition process. Ooh, chat, that was a mouthful. And so when you big chop it, Lord Jesus, one moment, y'all, let me go grab me another brush. When you big chop it, what happens is you get to have a little bit of hair first. Say you transition for a year and then you go to cut off those ends, and then you got this big old behind afro you don't know what to do with. And you overwhelmed by it. No, grow with that hair, slow and grow. And then you get to enjoy the different phases of your hair. You get to have a TWA. You get to like really appreciate your journey. It's just like a lock journey. It's very, very similar. Very. Hey, friend. JC Penney's. JC Penney's for what you get from JC Penney's. I don't know that the Doux is in JC Penney's. If that's the one you're talking about. Nate Love, you about to get blocked. Don't write nothing else. Your comments are hidden. One moment, y'all. Okay. So we have done about a fourth of my head. Okay. That's this side. And hold on, let me finish this section. I'll show you the undone side. Recommendation, before you put the gel on, comb through your hair before you put the gel on, because once you have the gel in the hair, it's so thick, it's kind of hard. It's harder to comb it with the gel in there, especially with that Felicia Leatherwood brush. Ooh, child. Today, because my hair has so much water on it, I am expecting a light, fluffy hold versus a more controlled hold. But the being controlled gel is always going to clump the hair amazingly, no matter what. If it's not clumping, your hair isn't hydrated enough internally, or you haven't used enough gel. Okay. Ancient One says, I struggled styling my hair while it was soaking wet. However, so many products stayed to apply in soaking wet hair. My hair is never as defined or shiny if I try to style it soaking wet. Yeah. I can get that. I understand. So, you know, a lot of those products that say that is because the hair is going to be tacky or sticky if you don't use enough water. So if you have found like that, just is the caveat for your hair. If you found that your hair doesn't want it like that, then do you know your hair? You know what you're looking for, right? So again, I personally hate soaking wet hair. So I do what I do, which is squeeze the water off as much as possible without, you know, leaving a good amount in the hair, and then putting your leave-in on directly on top, and then locking, like capturing that water so that it doesn't drip, still having enough water content in the hair. But what it sounds like is that you are finding that your hair needs a stronger hold, more control, and that water on your hair, that soaking wet water, is not giving that hair enough clumpage. But also, there may be reasons why your hair doesn't want to clump either. Some hair types don't clump. There's so many variables. And then sometimes your hair needs some protein. Okay, sometimes your hair, the cuticle is frayed, frizzy, and that the hair just doesn't have enough water inside of it. It's wet, but is it drinking it, you know? So I hope that's helpful. Thank you for the sub. Do you ever use both mousse and gel to style at the same time? Not on my hair, Moni. Not on my hair. I have, but mainly I'm doing that on other people's hair. So this area, my hair is actually holding on to water really well as of lately. I pretty much, it's pretty hydrated. My hair is just like, okay, girl, we got it. We got it. It's pretty trained, if you will. And so I am going to, I don't recommend, or I usually don't have to or need to dry my hair off, but I do also not want to sit in the dryer for so long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm not going to run this down my hair. I'm going to place it onto the hair and squeeze. That's it. I'm just gonna take a little bit of water off of it. Oh my gosh, your hair looks so lovely. Thank you, Kendra. My name is Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Green gel at the base. Oh, I didn't part my hair, y'all. Let me go get a comb and part my hair. I'm just working off. I'm working too free at this point. Now, I talked about not making perfect parts before, but we gonna do a part where my part is. One moment, y'all. Un momento. I need a mirror. All right, y'all. Ooh. So anytime you move your part, you kind of have to redefine the veil. You have to redefine those curls that are in the part. So it's kind of like your leave out. Like the leave out concept for sew-ins. Imagine your part being your leave out, and you want to make sure that those curls are as nice as possible because they literally lay over everything else. Thank you so much. Someone said, I love your hair. Thanks. All right. I'm now going to take slices. I use large sections to apply my gel, and then I use slices. There are tons of videos on me styling my hair like this, so I'm not going to go too much into detail. So just to recap, if you're just coming in, today we have washed our hair from start to finish. If you want to go back and watch some of the earlier moments, we did our 5 steps. In those 5 steps, I talk about how to properly deep cleanse the hair, how to get water into club hair strand, how to open up those doors of the club and let the conditioner be the bouncer that closes the doors and locks all that water in. We also went into my very useful recommendation of 7 sections to detangle and how it can change your life. And now what we're doing post detangling and putting leave-in and primer onto the hair is finally finally defining my curls with the shingling method, okay? And we're using this really beautiful gel that I love. Okay, I buy entirely too much of it. I need somebody to come and watch one of these videos and be like, girl, send her some of them products, because wow, I buy them by the dozen as well. And so we're using the Curls Being Control Gel essentially for that. The goal here is to get the hair as organized as possible. The more organized, the more clumped your hair is, the longer lasting your set is, and the more popping your curls are. Hey. Hey, boo.
Good morning.
Morning.
Afternoon. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I was like, who is this?
Did you get my text?
I did. You have a client today, right?
I just wanted to make sure it was okay, because...
Yeah, girl, come on in here. Do what you got to do, Felicia.
I was like, dang, I just knew she was going to be like, it's okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Clients, I love them.
All right, y'all.
Can't be mad at it. Can't even be mad at it.
All right, y'all. So, let me see here. Let me find this clip, get this clip, and show you all what we got going on. You need to come in here? I'm about to get off. I've been on here for, child, 2 hours live, y'all. Oh I started off this morning here.
Hopefully they're giving you lots of gifts and stuff.
We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm not big time, Felicia. This live is like one of them lives. I'm like, hey y'all, let's do a marathon to get us there, you know? Okay. All right, y'all. So I've done the front half of my head. Okay. So This is the curls that we're dealing with here. I'm gonna sit underneath the hooded dryer. I got some new grays coming in. Lord Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna sit underneath the dryer for about 20 minutes or so to let the exterior of my curls set and freeze into place. Once the exterior of my hair is dry, I will then go in and start to hand dry my roots. My hair is very thick. It would take forever underneath the hooded dryer, and I also would over dry the exterior curls. So once the exterior is sealed into place and froze, y'all know what I'm trying to say, locked into place, then I will then go in and use my handheld dryer. So let's remember what my hair looked like before. Okay, this is what we were working with before, and now this is what we got going on in the front. And Jones, we try to say hi, Felicia, with 3 exclamation points.
Hi.
And so, yeah, this is what we have going on. I showed you all earlier in the video how I wrap my hair up at night. So there's that. We talked about all the products. I'm going to go in and put the links to all the products today in the description once I get off of here. Sometimes it does take a little while, especially because this video is so long. Sometimes it takes a while for it to become accessible, but I appreciate everyone who came through here today. We are literally less than 800 watch hours away from being at our first level of monetization. We'll be able to do our shop underneath. Hi, Kimberly. We'll be able to do the shop where the products that I'm using are actually listed underneath the videos once we hit this number. So if you would go and watch a few videos, you will not only learn something, but you will be helping your girl out. All right, so the goal here is for us to also turn into a membership. I would really like to go deep diving with you all and giving you more videos like this, more understanding, more curl knowledge. But this is valuable information, okay? It's very, it took me like 11 years to learn a lot of these things. And so we want to protect that from the weirdos, the trolls, and just get a safe space where women can come and learn and also like be encouraged and inspired, because we talk about everything. Even though we only talked about hair today, I talk about everything in the moon, in the sun. On this channel, even though we did curl care today, you will also find me sharing my mental health, brain health journey on here. I am neurospicy, so I deal with ADHD, and sometimes, child, that is a situation. And so I talk to you all about, you know, my therapy, about the relationships that I have with my parents, oh child, down to being the millennial in the middle, child, got to raise the children and got to raise the parents and sometimes the grandparents. So I talk about all of that over here, and I give you life hacks to just be more productive. It is really sometimes challenging to be a wife, a twin mom, a business owner, and to then, of course, take care of yourself. At the end of the day, I just want to crawl into my bed. And so we talk about how I keep on pushing forth and pressing through, because again, the bed, the couch, the scroll. I'm currently on a social media detox, so that has been wonderful. It has worked wonders on my mental space and my bandwidth, my attention span. So I'm very thankful. I do miss being on Facebook and Instagram, but at the end of the day, child, ain't nobody missing me. Ain't nobody came even look for me. And I'm just like, I thought y'all loved me. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so that's what you'll find on this channel. If you like this live and you want to be notified about more lives, then you need to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I really feel like a YouTuber now that I've said that. And other than that, y'all, I have enjoyed you all today. This is literally our longest live ever. And so again, I say all that to say, I hope that this video has gotten us a good amount of watch hours so that we can get even closer to our membership goals and being able to have the products underneath the video so that people don't have to be like, what are you using? Where is it at? How do I get to it? It's like, boop, right here, so much. So much. Genuinely thanks for everything you shared here. Thank you. I love a consultation, but I'm in the UK. Girl, I got clients in Abu Dhabi. What? I got clients in Germany. You could be a client in the UK. You got Zoom? You got an iPhone? We can do some things. So with my virtual consultations, you'll find a link to that on my channel. We will talk about whatever you're experiencing with your hair. I have an intake form. I will have you upload a picture of your hair, and then you will tell me what you're dealing with and then what you're using on your hair currently. When we go to meet for our virtual consultation, you will get a recording of that. So you will always have it for your reference to know exactly what I have recommended and prescribed to you and how to use the product. So that is like literally priceless, because from that consultation you should literally be able to go on and care for your hair, and all you will need to do is find a curl specialist or a natural hair healthy hair provider to partner with, and you will be able to upkeep your hair at home, and then maybe pop in once or 3 or 4 times a year to get a trim and make sure that you are doing well. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But other than that, y'all, it's been fun. I'll be back. I had to literally update my phone to be here with you all today. So that shows how much I love you, because in order for me to update my phone, I had to delete content and move it to my junk drive. So I really prepared for this live today. So thank y'all so much. And until next time, bye.